If something happened to you tomorrow, what would happen to your home? Most people assume everything would automatically go to their family, that their spouse, their kids, or their loved ones would just take over without any issues. But that's not always how it works. And this is exactly where a lot of families get caught off guard. Because without the right planning, your assets, including your home, can get tied up in something called probate. And probate is not quick, it's not cheap, and it's definitely not simple. In many cases, it can take months, sometimes even years, for everything to get sorted out. And during that time, your family is left dealing with stress, uncertainty, and legal complications at a time when they're already going through enough emotionally. Now, here's where things get even more surprising. A lot of people believe, well, I have a will, so I'm covered. But the reality is, a will does not avoid probate. A will still has to go through the court system, which means delays, legal fees, and a process your family has to navigate step by step. And most people don't realize that until it's too late. And here's where it gets even more frustrating. A will doesn't actually make things easier for your family in the way most people think it does. It simply gives instructions. But those instructions still have to be approved and processed through the court, which means time, money, and stress. Now think about that for a second. Your family is already dealing with loss, and now they also have to deal with paperwork, court timelines, and legal procedures just to access what you left behind. That's not something most people want to leave their family with. And this is where a living trust changes everything. A living trust allows your assets to pass directly to your beneficiaries without going through probate. No court involvement, no long delays, no unnecessary complications. Everything is handled more efficiently and much more privately. And if you own real estate, this becomes even more important. Because for most people, their home is their largest asset. It's something they worked years, sometimes decades, to build. And without a trust, that property can get stuck in the system. Now, instead of your family having immediate access, they're waiting. They're dealing with legal steps. They're dealing with costs. And they're dealing with uncertainty during an already difficult time. Now, here's another misconception. A lot of people think a living trust is only for wealthy individuals, that you need millions of dollars for it to make sense. But that's not true at all. If you own a home, if you have savings, if you have any kind of assets, if you have people you care about, this applies to you. This is about protection. This is about control. A living trust allows you to decide exactly who gets what, how it's handled, and how smooth that process is. It removes uncertainty, it reduces delays, and most importantly, it takes pressure off your family. It gives them clarity during a time when they need it most. Now imagine the difference. Instead of confusion, everything is already clear. Instead of delays, everything is already set up. Instead of stress, there's structure and peace of mind. That's the real value. And when you combine real estate ownership with proper planning like a living trust, you're not just building wealth, you're protecting it. You're making sure everything you've worked for actually benefits the people you love. And that's something too many people overlook until it's too late. So if you've never had this conversation, or you're not sure if you're set up the right way, now is the time to take a closer look, because this isn't just about documents. It's about your home, your family, and your future. If you want help understanding how this works, or how to set things up the right way, reach out. We walk people through this step by step and help make sure everything is done correctly. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about real estate. It's about protecting everything you've worked for.